Welcome to my very first stream. I've just spent a lot of time putting together cameras, wiring, building stuff to put things on. I am still in the process. This is just a quick tester, just to see. For right now, my monitor's over here, so I have to keep looking over here to see if there's anybody in. Looks like there's a couple of people. My son decided to help me test, so he's in the other room watching the stream to see how well it's going. It's mainly a way for me to be able to test my swamp cooler coming in, how loud is that, being able to test the mic quality. I am going to do a little turning just to kind of see. I'm just going to make a little Christmas ornament. I like making these. These are great for gifts and stuff. They're inexpensive. I get them at Turner's Warehouse. Basically it's a pin kit. So you get a little tube about 1.5 inches long, and then you get the top cap, which is this right here, and then the finial, which is right here. And literally you 7mm drilled hole, put it on your pin mandrel, use your slimline or 7mm bushings, shape it however you want, slap them together, and they're real quick and easy. I've got green, I've got chrome, and I've got red. So right now I'm just getting ready to pour and clear. How's everybody doing? Hey Nick, glad you could join me. I'm still getting everything put together. Okay, so apparently the microphone's not so great when I step away. That's good to know. Is it good when I'm over here up front? I am going to do a little bit of turning, Nick. Just a little Christmas in July ornament. I'm glad that it's working for you all the way across the pond there. I'm still trying to figure out how to... There's a pretty big delay with... I think. Hey, Stace! Thanks for joining my tester. Nick, you've really inspired me with that new music you had on the other day on your premiere. I liked it. I'm now looking into what is it called, Epidemic Sound or something like that. Seven seconds. Good to know. Good to know. So this is my overhead cam. So you can see when I'm speaking to you, I just set up the overhead, or sorry, that was my face cam. This is now the overhead. And then I've got the lathe cam, which should see what I'm working on when I'm working on bowls and stuff like that. And then I didn't know you had a reference code, Nick. I will definitely look into that. And then I have a picture-in-picture. And then another picture-in-picture. How's that look for everybody? Is this like a good one to have for when actual turning? I'm doing excellent. Doing excellent there, Stace. I really liked that wood burning. I missed the first portion of it, so I didn't see what you were actually burning onto. But that was talent, super talent. Being able to burn a picture like that, gonna put us all to shame. Yeah, Nick, I'll probably cover it up or move it back. I have it sitting right here for now, but I'm probably going to move it off to the side over here. I want to get a monitor somewhere off to my left, so when I'm working, I can actually look up and see. But the way my shop garage is set up, makes it a little. I have to come up with some. I have to figure some things out. For right now, it's right there just so I can do it. Because today, I'm just going to turn a little something. So it's mostly going to be the overhead camera. So I'm just going to switch that back to the face so we can speak face to face. So I don't know if you caught the first little part, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of turning. It's basically like a pen. It's a kit that I get out here from, it's called Turner's Warehouse. It's in Gilbert, Arizona. I love the place. Chad Schimmel's a really nice guy. Check out his YouTube channel also. But I've got this really cool Spectre ply. Got this on sale. My wife got it for me for Father's Day. So it's 7mm hole, drill bit, drill it, brass tube, comes pre-cut. I just scratched it up. I just got done gluing it inside, and that's it. The kit comes with a top cap. I don't know if you can see that. This was chrome, and then a little chrome finial. These are great for Christmas gifts and stuff like that when you don't want to spend a lot of money on them. Cling film, or yeah, I do actually. In fact, I have some out here in the shop, but I can't remember where I placed it. So that's a great idea. Cover it over, and I can still see the buttons. Thank you very much. My wife is in the other room watching today, seeing how well I'm doing, and she's the one who bought the wood. Thank you, honey. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started on this little bit of turning what I put there. Mainly, I wanted to see how loud, because my lathe is old. I know I need to get some new, I need to get some oil, lube of some sort, grease, something to. I got it secondhand. A lady from my wood turning group decided to get rid of hers because she got a brand new one, and so she gave it to me. So it was really nice that she gave it to me, but it's from like 2001, and it needs quite a bit of, let's just do this, yeah, needs quite a bit of servicing. It works great. I don't know if you see in the background, this is my Harbor Freight, which is like, out here it's like a $250 lathe, like 12 inches by 33. It's only a 3/4 horsepower, so not a lot of oomph to it. Can't really do a lot. This is a Delta iron bed. And it's 14 inches by 40, and I love it. It's given me so much more. So much more room to play around with. Hey, Dark Matter, thanks for popping into my tester videos. Hello, Clarice. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me grab my face mask, because I'm a good boy. Sorry about I've got a very small pancake style air compressor, and it goes off every 10 minutes. Definitely need to get a monitor over this way so I can actually, read what you guys are talking while I'm working. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm on the right one. I am. So I'm going to rough this out and get this going, and we'll go from there. So I'm getting technical advice from my wife who's letting me know what you can and can't see. So, let's see. Alright, so turn the light off. How's that, guys? Is that a little better now that the light's off, or no? Leave the light off. All right. So don't need the light. No problem. Okay. Dark matter. We are making a little tiny Christmas ornament. I love making these little Christmas ornaments because they're inexpensive. I get them from Turner's Warehouse here in Gilbert, Arizona. And it's a kit like a pen, so it actually comes with a pre-cut 7mm, here I'm showing you without, there. So it's a pre-cut 7mm tube that you gotta rough up yourself, and then it comes with a top cap for your hook and a little finial. I got this in chrome, green, and red, and I love it because my wife bought me a whole bunch of Spectraply, so I've cut up a whole bunch of them, and these are great little gifts for family, friends, stuff like that, and it doesn't set you back an arm and a leg. If you get a ring light, you can have it in front, so the camera so you can still see and okay, ring light. Ring light. Okay. So let me continue with this. We're almost done. Let me put this back on the lathe cam. Nope. Overhead cam. That one. Still getting used to the buttons, guys. It took me, here, let me just do this. It took me so long to figure out OBS. And to be completely honest with you, I watched Stuart Farini. I love his wood turning, I love his art, I love what he does. He inspires me a lot because I love color and I love texture and color and all that. So you'll probably be seeing a lot of that from me as well. But he went through and he showed what his setup is, and I basically copied him. I've got the face cam, I got the overhead cam, I got the lathe cam. Actually got another camera on order so I can have it over at the desk so when I'm just wanting to chat. And it's all through OBS Studios, which was free. But I had to watch so many YouTube videos on how to set it up and how to make it, the scenes. But once you get it, it's so easy, and being able to transition cameras and mic sources and stuff like that. The other thing that he uses is called Touch Portal. It's like a wireless controller for it, which is I have, but I can't figure out how to use it. I thought I got it right. It's not working. That's why I'm using the hotkeys on my wireless keyboard. So, still getting used to it. I even have a little cheat sheet up on my stand of which one does what. So, yes, dark matter it is. And my son, who wants to be a game streamer, he's got OBS or Streamlabs OBS. And then I've got OBS Studios, and he came down and was watching me, and he's like, maybe I should try this one because this one actually does a little bit more. It's a little easier to use than the Streamlabs. Yes, fancy setup, fancy setup. All right, let me continue on. So let's go back to the overhead. that. I like that. So switch back over to. You can't see me. Cool. All right, so now I'm just going to do a little bit of sanding on this, and come on. Oh, I got to get my. It's so hot here in Arizona that I have to keep my axe in the refrigerator because it melts and leaks all over the place, and not fun to deal with. Yeah, I've never used any kind of streaming platform at all. Nick, I just never thought about it. And then after started making videos using my cell phone, and then editing it, all those videos in iPhone, iMovie, I just decided OBS, and now I got to figure out a good video editor. Hey Nick, how do I get the chat on that? Because I have a phone, I have an iPad. I was trying to figure out how to do it. Do I just open up my channel and just kind of go from there? Or is there a special way of doing that? Because that is the question at hand. Because me constantly moving backwards to look and turning my back on you guys just doesn't seem very nice. That's why this is called a tester. You got the YouTube app on one of them. Load it up, search. Oh, just seriously jump into the stream. Thank you, Nick. That actually is a lot easier to look at the... Oh. Let me mute my phone. Okay, so that is a lot easier. And I can actually kind of see what I'm doing also. Thanks for the tip, buddy. I appreciate it. Anything else? Any others? All right, so I sanded that to 240. Super easy. Now I'm going to use a little bit of the Axe Abrasive Test. very similar to Yorkshire Grit. I got a jar of Yorkshire Grit back last year when I was at Maker Central in Birmingham, and I fell in love with the stuff, and then early this year, last year, I found out about Axe, which is fairly local for us, and how's this noise level? My lathe is very noisy on the lowest speeds. I think it needs new bearings or something. Really, Nick? I wish I would have known you back then because I was looking for all kinds of things to do in Birmingham. I took my wife and my kid. My kid's 15. And he was bored, 14 at the time, but he was so bored at Makers. I was having a good old time, but he was bored, and so my wife, right there at the, what is it, the NOC where it was at, yeah, it is noisy, but there's like a grills adventure park or something like that, and then down the way there's like a 2 or 3 story like out mall. Yeah, who didn't hit the thumbs up? Thanks, Doug. How you doing, Doug? So anyway, so yeah, over there was like a 2 or 3 story like mall shopping center, and they went and watched a movie. Doing pretty good. Thanks for stopping by on my tester video. I'm just getting noise levels down. Hey Leona, how are you? How is Ireland? So for this tester video, I'm just making a little Christmas ornament. Kind of like a pen kit. I love doing this because they're super easy to make, and all right. See if I can pop this off without hurting it. Hey, have fun, Doug. Harass away. I love seeing the chat do that while I'm just kind of hanging out. The greatest thing about Spectraply is all the fun shavings, and I have bags of it that I save. It's actually quite pretty. All right, so on to putting this together. Now, I don't have a pen press, so I use one of these bad boys, and is what I've been using for a while. It works for me, so it's what I use. So I'm going to have this as the top, so this is where the hook goes into, and you literally just press just like a pin. Getting it lined up is always... There we go. There's that portion. I don't know if you can see it. I don't have a light on. Apparently you guys can see it pretty well. Yeah, they're not great. And one of these days I'll actually get a pin vise or pin, one of those pin things. There we go. There. Just go ahead and switch you back over to here. This is a little Christmas ornament. Using some Spectra ply. I like the finial. And these are super cheap. I think they're like $3 or $4 over at Turner's Warehouse. I think you can get them other places, but it's where I go because it's local. And I throw a little hook on that, and I'll actually sell these for like $10 at the craft shows that I go to, and I sold out of them. I made like 20 of them last year, and I sold out of them. I'm getting ready to make a tree that has branches come off so I can actually display more. My goal is to make 100 of different styles of Christmas ornaments, birdhouses, stuff like that. So that's my little turning for today. So please, how did it go? On my end, my feed, I lost you. Am I still live? Okay, cool. It was just my phone froze. Okay. So I know Nick was telling me some great ideas on what little things I can do. Any other I just had a brain fart. Any other suggestions on making this? It was terrible. Start again. I've got another blank ready to go. I can actually start over again. Unfortunately, the glue didn't stick on this one, and the tube keeps sliding out, so I'll have to do that over. So for those who didn't see, I do have, did anybody start from the very beginning when I had my starting soon screen? I use a thick CA glue to glue my tubes in. Normally, I don't have an issue with it. Could you hear the music when you're on the starting soon menu? Oh, cool. I'm going to switch over to my standby, hold on a second screen. Let me know if the music's playing. sounds good? Yay! Because my computer doesn't have speakers on it, so when I was plugging in these musics and stuff for those standbys and whatnot, I couldn't tell if it was actually working or not. So, and then I've got face cam, I've got just my overhead, I've got when I'm making bowls and stuff so you could actually see what I'm working on over here. And then I've got picture in picture. And picture in picture. Hopefully this will make things a little bit easier for filming and or lives. Well, you know, I've done my genealogy, Leona, and it turns out that I'm a Celt. That my family's from Ireland. My great-grandfather came over from County Clare. We thought it was County Cork for the longest time, but it turned out that that's where the ship left from. So it's County Clare he's from, and he married a Cherokee woman here on the somewhere between Cherokee and Chickasaw nations around there. I just started getting some genealogy, and my sister has sent me paperwork and whatnot, so it's very cool. Well, once all this craziness is done, my wife and I are planning on taking a trip to Ireland. I've never been there. I want to spend a week over there and just kind of travel around. I'm hoping that maybe during those travels I might be able to come by and meet up with you and maybe Steve and have a pint and be kind of fun. My wife is seriously saying that she wants to move to Ireland, that she actually wants to live there, Nick. I have a feeling that leaving Arizona, where it is now currently 107 degrees outside, and supposed to get to 112, I think I'm going to be okay with a little bit of rain of Ireland. The week we spent in the UK was great, and need 2 weeks. All right. I don't think that'll be hard to talk my wife into a 2-week stay. All right. How long have I been on for? Been on for almost an hour. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, letting me know. I'm going to take all of your suggestions to heart, and really, I need to find a ring light, apparently. Have to look on Amazon and see. A week to drink and the second to recover. Yes, because like you, Leona, I like my ciders. In fact, we're down to the last 2 in the fridge. We'll have to go to the grocery store and get some. So I'm going to go ahead and switch you over to my end stream scene. Check it out. Please leave a like, share, subscribe if you're not already, but I'm pretty sure everybody in here is a subscriber. Thanks again. I'm hoping that I'll go live again next week. See you, Doug. Too late, midnight, Joker, Mike, I think, right? I'm trying to remember names. I'm going to have to keep a list of names like everybody else does. Hi, Mike, bye, Mike. All right, guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for coming by. Mike, just rewind and replay. We had some fun. Have a great day. and we'll see you later.